We've all been there, stuck on a long flight, tummy rumbling. You open your meal tray, hopeful for a tasty experience. But often, airplane food gets a bad rap. Why? It's not just the quality of the ingredients or the cooking method, the real culprit. Science. The environment inside an airplane cabin is vastly different from what we're used to on the ground. This difference in air pressure, humidity, and even altitude can significantly impact our senses of taste and smell. Let's unpack this culinary mystery and understand why airplane food tastes the way it does. Ever noticed your ears popping during takeoff and landing? That's your body adjusting to changes in air pressure. Inside an airplane cabin, the air is pressurized to mimic the conditions at a higher altitude, usually around 5,000 to 8,000 feet. While this is necessary for us to breathe comfortably, it comes with a side effect: dry air and altered taste perception. The low humidity inside the cabin dries out our nasal passages, which play a crucial role in our sense of smell. Additionally, the lower air pressure reduces the sensitivity of our taste buds, making it harder to perceive flavors as intensely as we do on the ground. Imagine you're sitting in an airplane ready for your meal, but here's the thing: we're not on the ground anymore, we're thousands of feet above the earth. At this altitude, everything changes, especially the way we food. Up in the sky, the air is much drier than on the ground. Plus, the airplane cabin is pressurized, which helps us breathe, but this pressurized, dry air affects our nose and mouth. Did you know that a big part of what we think of as taste actually comes from when we smell food? We're helping our taste buds recognize different flavors. However, when our sense of smell is compromised, as it is in a dry airplane cabin, our ability to perceive these subtle aromas is significantly reduced. As a result, food tastes blander and less flavorful. Section 4. Altitude's impact on taste buds. Sweet and salty take a hit. Adding to the complexity of airplane food is the effect of altitude on our taste buds. Studies have shown that at higher altitudes, our sensitivity to sweet and salty flavors decreases significantly. This is because the lower air pressure and humidity affect the way taste receptors on our tongue send signals to our brain. The result? That salty pretzel or sweet dessert might not pack the same punch at 35,000 feet. Interestingly, our perception of other tastes like sour, bitter, and umami remains relatively unchanged at altitude. Section 5. Umami takes flight. Savory flavors soar at 35,000 feet. While our ability to taste sweet and salty flavors diminishes at higher altitudes, the opposite is true for umami. Umami, often described as a savory or meaty taste, is actually enhanced in the air. This is because the receptors for umami on our tongue are less affected by changes in air pressure and humidity. So that tomato juice or mushroom risotto on the menu might actually taste more flavorful and satisfying at cruising altitude. Airlines have caught on to this phenomenon and often incorporate umami-rich ingredients into their in-flight meals. Section 6. Flavor boost. How airlines try to make airplane food more appealing. Knowing the science behind our altered taste buds, airlines go to great lengths to make airplane food more palatable. They often add extra salt, sugar, and spices to compensate for the reduced sensitivity of our taste buds. They also focus on using ingredients that provide a more intense flavor profile, like tomatoes, mushrooms, and cheeses, to enhance the umami taste. Some airlines even experiment with different cooking techniques and pressure cooking methods to lock in flavors and moisture. While airplane food might never replicate the experience of dining at a five-star restaurant on the ground, understanding the science behind its altered taste can help us appreciate the challenges and efforts made to make it as enjoyable as possible. So the next time you're on a flight, remember that it's not just the food, it's the science that's playing tricks on your taste buds.